The quiet town of Elmswood, there lived a woman named Nora. She appeared ordinary, living in a quaint cottage at the edge of the forest, but Nora was far from ordinary. From a young age, she discovered she had supernatural abilities. She could manipulate the elements, heal wounds with a touch, and see into the future. Nora's powers had been a well-kept secret, known only to her closest friend, a wise old woman named Alara, who had guided her in harnessing and controlling her abilities. Alara had always warned Nora to use her powers wisely and never reveal them to the townsfolk, fearing that fear and superstition would lead to trouble. One fateful summer, a severe drought struck Elmswood. Crops withered, rivers dried up, and the townspeople were on the brink of despair. Nora, unable to bear the suffering of her neighbors, decided it was time to reveal her abilities. Under the cover of night, she made her way to the parched fields and, with a wave of her hand, summoned dark clouds that poured rain upon the thirsty earth. The townsfolk awoke to a miracle. They found their fields green and lush, the rivers flowing again. Whispers of a guardian angel spread through Elmswood. Some were grateful, believing they had been blessed by divine intervention, while others grew suspicious, sensing an otherworldly force at play. As weeks passed, the town began to recover, but their savior remained anonymous. However, one day, a terrible fire broke out in the town square. The flames spread rapidly, threatening to destroy everything in their path. Panic ensued, and people ran for their lives. Without hesitation, Nora ran towards the inferno. Standing before the raging flames, she raised her arms, and a powerful gust of wind swept through the square, extinguishing the fire in an instant. The townspeople, witnessing this miraculous feat, fell silent, their eyes wide with awe and fear. Nora stood before them, her secret finally unveiled. She spoke calmly, explaining her abilities and her desire to help the town. She assured them she meant no harm and had only used her powers for good. Some townsfolk embraced her, grateful for her protection, while others remained wary, unable to shake their fear of the unknown. Despite the mixed reactions, Nora continued to use her powers to aid Elmswood. She healed the sick, predicted storms, and ensured bountiful harvests. Over time, even the most skeptical villagers began to accept her. Nora became a symbol of hope and resilience, a living legend in Elmswood. Years passed, and Nora's story spread beyond the town, attracting those in need of her help. She traveled far and wide, her reputation growing as a healer and protector. Though her journey was often fraught with challenges and dangers, Nora remained steadfast, using her supernatural abilities to bring light and hope to a world that desperately needed it.